Meanwhile with Angelina.
Okay Chris, I made it to Tiana's hideout. I'm at an abandoned house downtown. So I'll keep you updated on what her gang's plans are.
Okay Angelina. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Okay Chris. Thanks honey. Everyone assemble at the meeting room pronto. Uh-oh. The first meeting's in place. Gotta go.
So everyone who got accepted as members of Boris and Tiyana's gang has all met up to discuss their first plan. Let's see what happens next.
Alright everyone, listen up. All of you have been summoned to resolve an act of rebellion by two renegade children out of the reach of Lady Justice. Boris, show them the footage of the children to hunt down.
Here we go.
These two outlaws, Stephanie and Natalie, violated their own mother's spanking probation by running away from home, so we need to search everywhere to find out where those two brats went. And once we find them, bam, they pay the price. Any questions? Yes, Tiana, this spanking probation? How does it work? Angelina, why do you want to know about the spanking probation? You said that your daughters violated it by running away from home. What would happen if they violate this sort of household rule? It's plain and simple enough to understand really. The penalty is for them to get spanked by my right hand. Don't you usually use a belt to spank your kids? Sometimes. But not always. My hands are a more powerful spanking tool than just a belt. But, before we begin our search for Stephanie and Natalie, there's one thing we need to do first.
And what's that?
Because the police placed a warrant for my arrest, I'm gonna make sure that no one gets caught harboring me. So in order to do that, I'm gonna go to the mall to get some clothes. And in case the police show up at the mall, I'm gonna need someone on the lookout while I'm inside. Any volunteers? I'll do it. What? She said she needed someone on the lookout in case the police show up to place her under arrest, so that settles it. Angelina, you're with me. Now let's go.
When Tiana and Angelina got to the mall.
Okay Angelina. Stay put until I get back with the clothes. And if you see any police officers showing up, call me and I'll be right out. Roger that, Tiana. Okay. Coast is clear. Now, it's time for a little sabotage. Angelina Armsting to Jessica McIntyre. Do you copy? Over.
Jessica McIntyre to Angelina Armsting. I read you loud and clear. Over.
Tiana and I arrived at the mall. She's planning to steal clothes for her gang. Where are you now? Over.
I'm at the clothing department with Caitlin McKenna right now. What's the plan? Over.
Good. If you see Tiana, call the police immediately. Over.
Roger that. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Over.
Good. I'll let my husband know what happens afterwards. 10-4.
Over and out.
Now I just have to wait for the police to arrive and place Tiana under arrest. Was that Angelina on the phone?
Yes, it was. Tiana's planning to steal clothes for her gang. If we see her, we gotta call 911 immediately.
Then who's that lady with the black hoodie and sunglasses passing by?
Huh. Black hoodie and sunglasses. What the heck are you talking about?
This'll be like taking candy from a baby. But replace the two with clothes and a mall.
Oh, so that's a clever little game, is it? Disguising herself as a hoodlum. Well, let's see what the police have to say about this.
Leave it to me.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello 911. This is Caitlin McKenna. Tiana's at the clothing department of the Rapper City Mall stealing what appear to be black-colored hoodies, a leather jacket, and pants.
Okay Caitlin, I'll warn the commissioner now. Thanks for calling.
Thanks Officer McShane. Okay Jessica. The police are on their way. Tiana's in big trouble now.
Finally, justice is about to be served.
Okay, I got the clothes I needed for my gang. Now to meet up with Angelina. Oh, speak of the devil. She's calling me. Something's wrong. Angelina, what's going on? Tiana, the police are coming. I can hear sirens approaching. Okay, Angelina. I'm on my way out. Oh no. The police are coming. I gotta get out of here. Okay, Angelina, I got the clothes. Now let's get out of here before the cops arrive.
Freeze. Tiyana Gavin, you're under arrest for grand theft auto, aggravated assault, child abuse, and shoplifting.
You ladies put your hands up and get in the police car right now.
You'll never take us alive, coppers. That way, officers.
After her.
I hope this plan works, but I'll have to run the other direction just in case.
1 hour later.
I'm sorry the police weren't able to catch her, Caitlin. I'll keep you and the others updated on what she's got planned next. Okay, Angelina. We'll keep in touch. If only my timing were any better.
Oh? Any better? Then what about your surroundings?
Yikes. Rachel, you scared me.
Humph. If you think sneaking up on ya's scary, then what if I tell you that I smell something really suspicious about you?
What are you talking about?
You don't know? Well, for you info, I think you ain't as loyal to Tiana as you're selling.
Oh really? Well, what if I told you that I know better about what Tiana's capable of than you do? She can be manipulative, entitled, and crazy. Almost like you.
Crazy? Well, guess what? You may know Tiana well, but you don't know nothing about me.
Oh, I do. From what I heard, you severely punish your son for minor reasons and you dress like a thug, and you got a lot of anger issues. What's your son's name, by the way? Liam?
Tell you what then. I'll just let you off the hook this time, but if you're up to something else that's sketchy, you're gonna get a major whoopin'. If not from me, but from Tiana herself. I got me eyes on ya, Filipino scum. Oh, and by the way, we're needed at the meeting room to try on the outfits you and Tiana brought over.
Okay, Rachel. Lead the way.
What follows is a brief montage of Boris and Tina's gang changing into their outfits.
You and Angelina surprisingly did a good job giving us our uniforms. Now no one will know we're harboring a fugitive.
Aw, thanks, sweetie. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, grow up, Miss Martin.
Yeah. Go date someone your own type. Ugh. Whatever. Now, before we begin the search for Stephanie and Natalie, I have some news to share that's contrary to the shoplifting being a success.
What? What happened?
As Angelina told me over the phone, the police were on their way to the mall to place me under arrest by the time I got finished gathering our uniforms. Someone ratted me out.
A rat, you say, huh?
Rachel, why are you looking at us like that?
Well, Boris, I got me a funny feeling that I know who sold Tiana out to the popo.
Rachel, what are you talking about?
I'm thinking that we have a mole among us.
You mean there's a traitor among us?
Yeah, Pierre. And I know who it is. The Filipino lass with the green sneakers.
Rachel, you have no proof that it was me. I've been outside the mall the whole time keeping an eye out for the police. Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know for sure if the mole among us told the police about the shoplifting. Now, I'm gonna go watch the news to find out for myself.
In the news.
Hello. Welcome back to GNN News. This is Anchorman George Cumming. We interrupt this program with some breaking news. This just in. A shoplifter has been spotted at the mall. The shoplifter has been seen stealing black hoodies, a black leather jacket, and black pants. And the shoplifter was also seen wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and sunglasses. We're going live now with reporter Tanya Goodman to tell you more.
That's right, George. I'm standing inside the Rapper City Mall with two witnesses to this whole thing. And they're here to explain what happened. Would you two like to state your names and explain to the viewers your sides of the story?
Thanks, Tanya. This is Jessica McIntyre from the Olive Garden incident on the news a few months ago. And standing right next to me is Caitlin McKenna. Earlier today, we were shopping at the mall and we saw a woman who was wearing all black with sunglasses. The clothes she had on were a hoodie, jeans, and shoes of the same colour. The only thing that was noticeable was that she had the same hair colour and design as the woman who destroyed the Olive Garden I used to work at. Hence, the woman in question has been none other than Tiyana Gavin.
So in a split second after when she passed us without even seeing us, I called the police on her. Unfortunately though, even though the police got her cornered, she got away.
And Tiana, if you're watching this, you can't escape justice forever. Eventually, you will be found and prosecuted for all the trouble you caused up to this point.
Hear that, you bloody coward? We're on to you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Caitlin, calm down. The objective is to turn her over to the police, not make her mad.
Oops. Sorry Jess. I just got a little carried away.
More like a lot carried away. Girl, you making it sound a bit too personal. But anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera back over to George to wrap up this news report.
Thank you, Tanya. Now a few seconds before the shoplifting incident occurred, traffic surveillance caught the same woman with who was assumed to be an accomplice. The woman Tiana was with was wearing all green and had black straight hair that was hung free. And she was identified as Angelina Armsting. However, there's conflicted speculation over whether or not Angelina was working with Tiana. Eventually though, Angelina's status will be confirmed in a later news report. But until then, we now return you to our regularly scheduled program. This is Anchorman George Cunningham, signing off.
Why those egotistical blabbermouths? How dare they call me a coward and call the police on me? That is it, they wanna mess with me? Then I'll give them what for. Tiana, what's wrong? Jessica McIntyre and Caitlin McKenna called the police on me when you and I went to the mall. Did you have something to do with this? Nuh-uh. No way. I've been in front of the mall the whole time following your orders. Well, whether you had something to do with this or not, this won't change anything. I'm gonna confront those two arrogant snitches face to face and give them what they deserve. Oh no. If Tiana finds out that I allowed Jessica and Caitlin to call the police on her, she'll kill me too. Wouldn't it be easier to focus on finding Stephanie and Natalie? Because I'm sure you miss them very much. Sorry, Angelina, but this is personal. Uh-oh.